a couple of sentences in French at B2 level. Can you understand these sentences? So this is the sentence. Bien que la décision dont nous avions parlé puisse sembler risquée au premier abord, elle se révélera bénéfique sur le long terme. In today's video, we will take a sentence apart, that one, so that you are able to make your own with confidence. So, remember, sentences are constructed with nouns, verbs, articles, pronouns, adverbs, conjunctions, etc. These sentences, especially the ones at B2 that we have chosen today, can be seen in a professional settings, okay? It could be a document, it could be a conversation, more professional. This series is all about understanding sentence structure in French and identifying the role of each word. So, let's start. Let's have a look at the full sentence again, and then I will take the first part of the sentence. Bien que la décision dont nous avions parlé puisse sembler risquée au premier abord, elle se révélera bénéfique sur le long terme. Okay, let's have a look at the first part of this paragraph, if you wish, of the two sentences. Bien que is known as a conjonction de subordination, conjunction of subordination. It means even though or although. Bien que is used to express a concession and is always followed by the subjunctive, which makes this sentence a B2 level. Now, if we have a look at la décision, and they go together, because la is a feminine singular definite article. Why do they go together? Because décision is also a feminine singular noun, and the two go together. So whatever article you're going to choose has to agree with the gender and the number of the noun you're using. Remember that le is masculine singular, definite article, and les is used for a plural definite noun. Okay, so in that case, it's a plural definite article. Okay, let's have a look at dont. It means of which or from. This is known as a relative pronoun. It refers back to the noun décision in our sentence. Why are we using dont? Because it is used here with the verb parler. And parler is usually followed by de. So, nous avions parlé de quoi? We talked about what? Nous avions parlé de la décision. As for nous, it's of course a subject pronoun, so first person plural. Remember, je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. So, any verbs which follow will have to be conjugated with the right endings. For nous, the ending of any verbs will be on. O-N-S in the present tense, so ion, I-O-N-S, in the imperfect or conditional tense. Here, nous avions parlé, we had spoken. This is a pluperfect, so le plus que parfait de l'indicatif. This tense is formed with the auxiliaire avoir, or être, it depends on the verb we're using. Now, I have lots of lesson on what auxiliary to use for what verbs. Okay, in that case, we're using avoir. It is used with avoir in the imperfect tense and followed by the past participle of the conjugated verb. So have a look at it again. Nous avions parlé. Can you say that? So we had, so avions here is in the imparfait, and we follow by a past participle, just like we use a passé composé. Okay? Now let's have a look at puisse. Puisse is the present subjunctive of pouvoir. I know, right? Now it is here in the third person singular because the subject is la décision. So elle, third person singular. And as mentioned before, we need the subjunctive because of bien que at the beginning of the sentence. Now remember the full sentence. Bien que la décision dont nous avions parlé puisse sembler risquée au premier abord. Okay, that's the full sentence. Okay, hence why we have puisse, because we started with bien que. Okay, what is sembler here in that case? Puisse sembler risqué. It comes right after pouvoir, okay, in the subjunctive. So it may seem. Sembler means to seem, okay? Puisse sembler may seem, or literally it means may to seem, because in that case, sembler is in its infinitive form. So, puisse sembler risqué. Now, risqué is an adjective in its feminine singular form because it agrees with the word décision, which is also feminine singular. Remember that all the adjectives in French agree with the gender and number of the noun they relate to. However, there are some colors that do not follow this pattern, but that's another lesson completely. Let's look at au premier abord, which means at first sight. It is an adverbial phrase made of 3 elements. Au, which is a contraction of the preposition à and the article le. So you can't say à le, you say au. And premier, the ordinal adjective, okay, in its masculine singular form because of the gender of abord. Okay, so abord is a masculine singular noun, so everything is going to relate. Au, masculine singular. Premier is going to be masculine singular, and abord is masculine singular. Do you see the connection here of all the words? And a lot of the time in sentences, actually every time, be aware of your subject. Be aware of the noun you're using. Okay, is your subject a feminine plural? Then in that case, what's going to follow should all agree in feminine plural, and so on. It's very important. So let's have a look at the full sentence now. Bien que la décision dont, and not que, and not qui, dont nous avions parlé puisse is your subjunctive, sembler risqué au premier abord. So what does it mean? Although the decision we had talked, plus que parfait, about may seem risky at first glance. Okay, can you see that? Now remember, this is of B2 at a high professional level. Now let's have a look at the second part of this sentence now. Are you ready for it? Elle se révélera bénéfique sur le long terme. I mean, out of the 2 sentences, I think this one may be easier, okay? But it comes together and we will translate it all at the end of this lesson. Now, elle is a subject pronoun which refers to la décision. Again, that's what I said earlier on. Everything has to agree in gender and number, okay? Se is a reflexive pronoun and goes with se révéler, to reveal itself. So we say elle se révélera. Here, révélera is in the futur simple de l'indicatif for révéler or future simple. Now, révéler means to reveal. The way it is with er is in its infinitive form. However, in order to make it a future, we have to add the right ending. For elle, the subject pronoun of la décision, it is a. Elle se révélera. So you keep the full verb as it is and you add an a. And of course, if you want to know how to conjugate these tenses in the future and so on, I have a very popular video on how to conjugate a verb in different tenses. So have a look at this. Elle se révélera bénéfique. What about bénéfique? It is an adjective in its singular form. Note that the adjective ending in a remain the same in the feminine and masculine. So that will be the same. Bénéfique ou bénéfique, you don't necessarily see the gender of the noun it is attached to, okay, if you see the word itself. However, if you know that la décision se révélera bénéfique, we know that bénéfique here is a feminine adjective. As for sur, well, that's a preposition. It means on or in, depending on the context. And of course, le is a definite article, masculine singular, referring to the noun terme, le terme. And so we have long as well. Long is a masculine singular adjective. Why is this? Because terme is masculine singular. So have a look at the full sentence. Elle se révélera bénéfique sur le long terme. It means it will prove beneficial in the long term. It, of course, refers to elle refers to la décision. Have a look at the full sentence now. Remember, this is B2 level at a high professional level. This is something you would see in a letter at work or whatever, okay? But it's useful for anybody to know about the placement of words and especially about the subjunctive. I cover the subjunctive in great length in my course, learnfrenchwithalexa.com. If you do not know the course, have a look because it's followed by hundreds of thousands of people. Now here's the sentence. Bien que la décision dont nous avions parlé puisse sembler risquée au premier abord, elle se révélera bénéfique sur le long terme. So, although the decision we had talked about may seem risky at first glance, it will prove beneficial in the long term. Now, I remind you that this is of B2 level. Why is that? Because there is a subjunctive, there is a plus que parfait, there is an adverbial phrase here as well. That makes it complex. Have you come across sentences like that in your workplace, if you are in the French workplace, or even if you're studying French for a TEF or whatever context or TCF? Have you come across a complex sentence like that? If so, can you put that in the comments below? Why don't you have a look at this B1 level sentence where I do exactly the same, except that this time it's not a B2 level, it's a B1 level sentence. That's it for me. Au revoir, à bientôt, et puis bisous bisous.